Hey guys, what's up? It's your Scentsy Star Director here, Angie Dalton, and it's been a minute since I've actually sat down and filmed a video because I've had a lot of technical difficulties lately. I'm so sorry. My last actual filmed and edited video was on my iPhone like it is right now because my camera had died, and I was just about to use my camera because the thing is, my phone is so new and my laptop couldn't handle I guess, how big the video how big the video was. So it took me all day to upload it to iMovie, and then I had to delete a lot of stuff because I just have a MacBook. It's just a laptop, which I'm getting a desktop this fall winter. So I was thinking maybe I could start filming on my phone whenever I have a desktop computer and it'll be easier, or maybe I can get a new lens. But today we were on my iPhone because my camera, the same camera and the same lens that I've used for years, doesn't want to recognize the lens, and it's just not working. So technical difficulties. But that's not why you're here. You hear a river in the background. You're here because the title says we're going to talk about what I have been warming lately, because I have a lot of good fall goodies. I even have the September, still in the month, almost at August. But my bin is full, and I want to sit down and talk to you about what we have been warming lately, because we have been going through so many good fall scents, and I've been loving it. So before we dive in, if you have not subscribed yet, I would love if you would. And if you enjoy this video, please leave me a thumbs up down below. Please ignore my broken nail. Mama is a mess, okay? Mama's a mess. But I do have a Wickless weekly email newsletter that I create once a week, and then some exciting days in between. And if you haven't subscribed your email to that, I do have a special perk for new subscribers. The link is down below to subscribe. Also, if you want to talk more about joining Scentsy, no matter if you want to join Scentsy for your personal shopping, a hobby, or an income, I do have an Angie Dalton sponsorship survey link down below too. If you fill that out, it'll ask for your basic info, and then I will reach out to you and we can talk more about the Scentsy opportunity, like what you're looking for, if this is a good fit for you. And yeah, so just fill out that link, or of course you can find me on Facebook, message me, however you contact me. So yeah guys, that's it. I feel like I'm out of my mojo with my filming lately because it's just been so long. But let's just go ahead and dive on in. And again, y'all may know that my Scentsy empties are one of Madeline's favorite toys. So they're literally hidden throughout the house, and I'm missing some, but I'm just gonna go with my best memory. So first, I wanted to talk about what we have been warming from the Find Your Happy collection. I warmed 3 of these scents together. I warmed the Taste of Summer with First Kiss Fireworks and Sunrise with Friends. Sunrise and Friends and First Kiss Fireworks, I don't even know where those are. But I warmed all 3 of these together because I felt like they would just complement each other very, very well, because they're more of that citrus and fruity, and then Sunrise with Friends has that really woodsy, sandalwoody kind of note to it, or I think it's driftwood. That's actually in the description. But Taste of Summer was the perfect iced tea, the perfect lemon iced tea. And then First Kiss Fireworks is actually my favorite out of the whole collection because it's really, really citrus and fruity. And then Sunrise with Friends was that more outdoorsy, driftwoody type of scent. So I felt like the Find Your Happy, the whole idea behind this whole collection is just perfect for right now, in the world that we're living in. And the scents, it kind of gave me my last summery hoorah with my home fragrance, because they were more, bright and cheery and, more of that summer vibe. Before, I dove right into a lot of fall scents. So last time I checked, the Find Your Happy wax collection is still available. You can't get these individually, but you can purchase the whole bundle as a collection for 5 bars for only $25. So it's a $5 savings. But you can add these individually to your Scentsy Club order for the Always Get My Bar perk, of course. But I really love this collection. I really love the other two as well, the Wild, Barefoot, and Free, and the Showered in Flowers. I never got around to warming it just because like after this, like I was just like so ready for my fall scents. But Find Your Happy made me very happy. Okay, so next up is like a very Halloween-y mix. I remember whenever Brandon came home the first day that I was warming these together, I asked him if our house smelled like Halloween because like this is just the vibe. This is the vibe that I'm in right now. I warmed the 2 Jack Skellington fragrances the Nightmare Before Christmas. These are both in the Harvest collection, and last time I checked, the waxes of these are both still available. The scent packs in both of these scents did sell out pretty quickly, but you can of course still add these to your Scentsy Club order as well. Jack's Obsession. This one actually came back from last year's Harvest collection. This was like the single Nightmare Before Christmas fragrance. I love it because it's like a really good Halloween fall green apple. I love it. I was very happy that it came back because I could get my hands on more of it and put it in my Scentsy Club. And then this Halloween Town, this is actually the new Nightmare Before Christmas fragrance. So like it just came out this year. I was very excited to warm it because the scent description like just sounded fantastic. And I love that, like, I'm not a huge fan of the movie. I'm not. Please don't come at me for that. But I do appreciate any kind of movie or TV show or maybe band, anything that's like, you know, very special and nostalgic and, you know, that has like collectibles and stuff like that. I love stuff like that. So, these actually have 4 different labels that like you can collect. So whenever you order these, I mean, you might get a different packaging, like the sticker might be different. It's coming out weird, but you might understand what I'm saying. So like these are the 2 that I had. I did have a couple other ones, but there's a total of 4 stickers each of these scents that you can collect. And there's 1 sticker of each scent that is only going to ship out in like a very, very small percentage of orders, making it very rare. And I love the collectible idea of that. I mean, you can obviously see all my Scentsy buddies above. I mean, I love collecting items, but I thought that was just another really exciting thing about this collection. So I love the Jack's Obsession. And then the thing about Halloween Town is it reminded me of the September scent of the month. This is Ghostly Greetings. And yes, this is a brick because for now, I don't think it's a permanent thing, but like at least for now, Scentsy is putting a brick of the scent of the month in the Consultant Scent and Warmer of the Month kits, which is awesome for me because it gives me plenty to warm and test out. And, you know, like I make my monthly samples out of these for my mail outs or, you know, just my samples for my locals. But this reminded me a lot of Halloween Town. So like I was really excited to pair these together. So like whenever I mixed all these, like the 2 Nightmare Before Christmas waxes, like these are the main show. And then I kind of just put Ghostly Greetings in any other warmer, just to kind of like fill in some space throughout the house. This one is so good. It's so good. It's just that perfect. I don't even know how to explain it. I would need the scent descriptions right in front of me. But these remind me a lot of each other. So like I really enjoyed warming them together. And of course, I'm not going to be able to open this brick. It's a little different. Like I feel like I get more plum out of this. Is that the berry type of scent that I'm thinking of? I'm a mess, guys. But it warmed, all 3 of them warmed really, really well together. So if you have these 3, I highly recommend mixing all of these. So love these. Okay, next up, I only have 2 more mixes. I thought I had more, but really my bin just seems more full because I'm using more wax in the warmers. I'm really trying to use whatever that warmer recommends. So like on the wax dish, if you have like a separate like clear wax dish, most of them have a number like in between the Scentsy Independent Consultant label. Not Independent Consultant, but Scentsy label, you know, stuff like that. But they have a number and it's like usually in the very middle of the wax dish. and it'll say like 3, 4. That's how many cubes Scentsy actually recommends that you use, that you can maximize your Scentsy home fragrance. So I've been trying to use more wax because we do have a big open floor plan with high ceilings, and I've just been experimenting instead of using, because I used to use like 2 cubes per warmer no matter what, and then only 1 in the mini warmer, because that's just, I'm so OCD, so I knew that I could use 2 full bars of wax and, you know, be good and be done with it. But I've just been experimenting at home lately and using more wax. So next I warmed these 3 that I love so much together. So I actually warmed Cedar Cider with Caramel Apple Craze and a First Day of Fall. So Caramel Apple Craze was a scent of the month last year, with the, oh, what warmer did it come with? Was it the Haunted House warmer? Well, Caramel Apple Craze did come back in this fall winter 2020 catalog. I was very excited about that. I've already been loving it so much. It's definitely just one of the best. Oh, I have hair. One of the best. It's just a caramel red apple fragrance. It's so good. It's delicious. If you are team apple, I definitely highly recommend Caramel Apple Craze. It was so popular last year, and then it came back this year, and I mean, it's popular for a reason because it's so good. So I wanted to warm it with these 2 scents because First Day of Fall has that apple note to it, and it also has like a spicy pumpkin note to it. But I wanted to warm these together because I wanted Caramel Apple Craze to bring out like the more apple note in First Day of Fall, because I am team pumpkin. I'm team both actually, but I do love my pumpkin scents more, usually, especially like bakery pumpkin scents. They're just always usually my favorite for this time of year. But First Day of Fall was a new release last fall and winter, I believe, and it's one of my favorites, and I'm just happy that it came back. So I love this one, and it just has that more outdoorsy, woodsy top feel to it, and then that's why I wanted to warm Cedar Cider with these 2. So Cedar Cider is definitely a very outdoorsy, woodsy, spicy fall. It definitely is more on that woodsy note. So I was in that mode, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want too fruity, I didn't want bakery, like I just wanted that very fall spice woods mix in our house that week. And so that's why I warmed the Cedar Cider with it. And I feel like these 3 together, like I think this was the first time I've ever paired these 3 together in the whole house, and they warmed really, really well. And I actually warmed these while I had the Bright Cider Life pods in the wall fan. We have our wall fan in our kitchen, like underneath our kitchen cabinet. And let me tell you, I don't think I've been on a video since I've used Bright Cider Life. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know with my memory. Bright Cider Life is game changing. This one is all beat up. I keep getting a hair and eye lip gloss. Mama is trying to be professional here. But this one is all beat up because of Madeline, of course. But this is from the Harvest collection. So Bright Cider Life, you can actually get the wax in the 3-bar bundle. That's called like the Gorgeous Pumpkin 3-bar bundle. It's the 3-bar bundle that always comes out with the Harvest collection, and this year it's really focused around pumpkin. But this Bright Cider Life is a very good mix of pumpkin and apple, which is usually the 2 most popular fragrance families for fall. But you can get the pods individually, or you can add the individual Bright Cider Life wax to your Scentsy Club order, which I've already done because I love this one literally so much. So this one just like took my breath away. Like whenever my consulting kit came in and we sat down and we smelled these, like this scent took my breath away. I was like, this is a scent that's going to stay in my club forever. This is going to be one of my favorites. Like this is one that I need in like future catalogs. Like I love this one. If I had to pick one out of those 3, which is like pumpkin tiramisu and pumpkin chai, I love pumpkin chai so much. But I would definitely choose Bright Cider Life. And I'm saying that like this one isn't just for teen pumpkin lovers. This one is a good mix of apple and pumpkin. So I just overall love this one so much. This was in our wall fan for like a week and a half, I want to say. Like I think I warmed it with, I think I had this in the wall fan too whenever I was warming the Jack's Obsession with the Ghostly Greetings and the Halloween Town. The pods last so long, and this one's just a very, very strong scent. It's one of my favorites. So definitely highly recommend this one, and definitely recommend adding it to club as adding the wax to club, because it's definitely club worthy. Up next, I have 4. So this is what I'm actually warming right now. I just changed the waxes this morning, and I had a few cubes of almond croissant left from like previous wax warmings, but I had a few cubes of almond croissant, so I was like, okay, let's turn this house into a big pumpkin fall bakery, of course, because y'all know bakery scents are my favorites. Almond croissant is a brand new release in this fall winter 2020 catalog. It's one of my favorites of the brand new releases, so I definitely wanted to use this, and I paired it with my ¡1 favorite. Again, I've already warmed through this like a few times. Don't know how many times I've talked about it on video, because some days, you know, like they just get lost, and then I forget that I've warmed them, or if I can't do a what we have been warming video, like, you know, like sometimes I just don't get to talk about everything that I've been warming, but I really, really try hard. But Breakfast in Bed is my #1 favorite from the new releases. It's just the perfect pumpkin cinnamon drizzle bakery scent. I lost track of what words I was using. But Breakfast in Bed is my #1 favorite from the new releases. I just said that 5,000 times. So I warmed this again, and then I wanted to warm this one because I hadn't warmed it since last year. This is Stroopwafel Delight, and I hope I'm saying that right, because one time, or whenever it first came out, I was calling it like Stroopwafel, and then somebody said it was like Stroopwafel, like rope, so like Stroopwafel Delight. I hope I'm saying it right, but it's just a perfect butter, creamy bakery scent that I feel like you can warm this by itself. Of course you can, but I love mixing this with things, just like I love mixing like vanilla bean buttercream and butter pecan and sugar cookie with almost any kind of bakery scent. But I warmed this throughout the house. Well, I mean, I am warming it right now. And then in the guest bathroom and our master bathroom, I wanted more of like that. I wanted something, I didn't want too bakery. I needed something more either fruity or citrus. So I paired them with blood orange spice, because I also hadn't warmed this one this year yet. I think this one might have been new last year, or maybe it was the year before. I don't remember what year this one came out, but this one is just that, it's like a spicy orange, but not like Rise and Sunshine. Like this is more orange to where it's a citrus, but it's like a fall citrus. I don't know exactly how to explain it. But it's very orange. It's a fall orange. And so that's why I wanted to put it in the bathrooms for more of like that clean feel. And like, I feel like it warmed really, really well with the almond croissant, Breakfast in Bed, and the Stroopwafel Delight. So just trust me on that one. But in the wall fan, it was time to change out our pods. So I used another Harvest Collection pod. This is the pumpkin chai that I just mentioned. This would definitely be my second favorite out of the Harvest scents. Bright Cider Life is #1, pumpkin chai, and then the pumpkin tiramisu. Not saying that the pumpkin tiramisu is bad. These two would just be my like #1 favorites out of those 3. So I have this in the wall fan mixed in this. You know, the pumpkin in this is gonna it's really complementing the Breakfast in Bed. So it's very good. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's what I have been warming. Sorry I'm a mess. It's 2020. But thank you for being patient with my video quality. And like I said, you know, like I'm working on all the technical difficulties I've been having lately, and I hear y'all really enjoy the quality of the iPhone. So I am going to work on that. Like, you know, whatever. I mean, I trust your judgment, and I really appreciate you giving me that feedback on that video where I asked you like, what do you like better, what looks better. It's just going to depend on if my camera ever works, if my computer wants to upload this video. We shall see. I really hope my computer uploads this video because I've been filming for like 22 minutes. But that's what I've been warming lately, and I would love to hear what you have been warming, loving, and what are you excited for October and November, because you know we have the Bring Back My Buddy coming in October and these Disney Villains collection coming out in October, sorry. And the holiday collection is coming out October 1st. So October is going to be so much fun. I cannot believe we're already halfway through September. It's the 17th of September whenever I'm filming this video. I just can't believe it. Like, Christmas will be here tomorrow. So, but that's it. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you would. And please hit the thumbs up down below if you enjoyed this video, because it really helps my small channel grow. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, don't watch me, join me, and have a great day.